Hello everyone. I decided to put together try to do like a live trading video based off of the LRC strategy, how I trade it, and I'm trying to use on demand, so bear with me. Thinkorswim is the on demand is kind of garbage. So I am running it. I'm going to run it on a higher speed. Hopefully that doesn't mess me up too much. I do realize I need to do something, so let me pause it. I had not got in any options trades. Okay, so we are going to, this is how I put in my trades over in my watch list. I've changed this. I reduced all these just for on demand so I could show you how I trade the LRC strategy, because with all my other charts I couldn't get on demand to work, and it's still not working great. So, but hopefully this will be a good example of how I trade it every single day, how the group trades it. So let's just say I'm interested in NVIDIA, and I will go in and I'll load NVIDIA calls. I have a call watch list and a put watch list. I load my NVIDIA calls in the watch list. I have them set to 1 both watch lists, and I have my active trader set to 1. And so whichever one of these I click on will load my so for now I'll just click on the calls. I'm not sure what's going to happen on this chart. So I'm going to let this play out and see if any trades come up that I would normally take on a normal basis, to kind of give you a play-by-play of exactly how I would trade it. And since the cost of my options are around $3, I typically would trade about 10, between 6 and 10. I try to stay around, $2,000, $3,000 price or cost for the options. So I'm going to let this run. I'm going to try it at fast speed, see if that will work out. So when the market opens, I try to let this kind of work itself out, and then I wait for a trade. Of course, this is going to go 3 times faster than it should. I think that's what that is. So this is real important. When I see a wick down right here like this, and it hits my LRC and it starts wicking up, I get really I get interested very quick. I had 2 wicks, a second wick wicking up or pushing up off. Now I'm pushing above my 20 EMA. I'm watching this happen while I'm trading, and I'll see if I can blow this up a little bit, make it a little bit easier for you guys to see. Oh, there we go. And then I'll just wait until I get a move over the 200 and a hold. If I get a move and a hold over, which it looks like I may be getting that now, or under and a hold. So it looks like I'm getting okay, let's see if I get what the next candle does. Hopefully this isn't like delayed. It's probably very delayed. I don't know if this is gonna wow, so this would be a trade I would take. It's going too fast for me now, but I would have got in on this trade right here. But let's see what the next candle does. Oh geez. So this one may not be a great example because I have it on high speed and it's going too fast. But in any event, I will still go ahead and get in a second and see how this works out, because I normally would have taken my trade on a breakout through this zone with a big push up like that. So okay, this is working out pretty good. So I did push up all the way to my upper LRC. I would normally wait to see what type of, okay, if I'm getting a pullback, I would actually, if I were in here, I would add here. So I'm just going to add like I would have here. This could go against me, I'm not sure, but this is how I trade it. So this is looking like it's working out pretty well, but we'll see if this could fail and come down. And when I get in a trade right here, if this was going slow motion, I would have got in here. I would have scaled out probably here or here. Okay, and right now I'm in drawdown, so I'm down. It's showing only $30, but I'm sure I'm down a lot. I guess I just got a fake. That's not a real candle. Let me pause this. This happens with on demand. I don't know why, so this may mess up, but I'm going to change my chart time. I found out that if I change my chart time, it'll get rid of that fake candle. So once again, I'm just watching what this does. If I do not break below my 20 and have 2 closes below my 20, I stay in the trade. So at this point, I did get in at a good spot here, but like I was saying, I would have got in here and probably scaled out like 6 of my contracts here. I would then be holding probably 4 until I started getting this push up. I would have added. So I'm not really showing you exactly how I trade on this. Okay, so this one may be one that I get stopped out on. Let's just see what this does. And I'm down 280. I'm watching this candle. Okay, I like that. That push up right there. Okay, here we go. I get another candle down. If this closes once below the 20 EMA, and then I get another close below the 20 EMA. Oh geez, I got another fake candle. Let me see if I can clear it with just changing. Yes, I can. I do trade the 2-minute chart. Wow, this is actually kind of working better than I thought it would as far as the on demand. Okay, so that I'm way down. But I have to stick to my plan, and my plan is the 20 EMA. Okay, so now I'm moving back up. I would, in most cases, add about 4 contracts if I'm at the 20 EMA, because that's going to be that's the area where I'm stopping out anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and add some there. I kind of added them late. Well, okay, well, it's going now. So that I would have added them down here, but that's okay. This is now it's actually moving up, and I need to see a close above, and then this close above. Again, this could fail. I have no idea. I just started this up, started on demand. I haven't used on demand in forever. I tried starting one earlier with SPY, and it just kept spinning. So I got NVIDIA to work. I don't know why. But, so normally I would have this set up to scale out about. So I'd probably scale out 10. I don't have my levels listed on here, but I think for now I'm just going to play it using the 20 EMA. Okay, so we're getting a good move. Or it looks like a good move. This could fail. I was hoping the high speed would actually help you guys to see an actual trade. So I may do one on a slow speed, but that just will take so long to happen. I'm not sure if that would work out. Tomorrow I'm going to record my trades so you can see what I did live. Okay, so this may be failing here, but notice how I got a close below my 20 here. I didn't get 2 closes below the 20 EMA, so I stay in. That's just my rule. It's kind of a higher risk rule. Okay, we just broke structure, so I like that. This is a good move. So this would have been a great trade on a regular day. This is exactly what I do every single day. And some of them will fail, and I'll take my loss. But most of them, I would say probably maybe 8 out of 10. That may be a little high, but it seems like it's kind of close to like an 8 out of 10. Don't fail. Maybe I'll just say set 7 out of 10 actually work out for me. So I've had a very, very, very successful trading several weeks now trading this strategy, and the greatest part is your risk to reward is amazing. So I would stay in this. I will scale out in a few minutes just because I normally would once I hit a level. I'm just trying to look and see. I don't know if there's a level for NVIDIA around this time in June. I don't have any levels put on the chart. So to keep it from looking way too bloated, I'm going to take 10 off. And so by taking 10 off, let's just say I hit a level right here. I scale out, I take 10 off. Now I'm running with 4. Now the next thing I watch is, of course, a reaction on a major support and resistance level. If I reach a major level, I usually take all off, because at that point, if it gets above a major level, then my next step would be to have a break above that level and then a continuation, a break above, a pullback to the major level, and then a retest. Well, this is working out way better. So this is how my trades work almost every day. Today I traded Amazon, and we got an incredible run on Amazon with the same exact strategy. I did trade Tesla today and got a really good trade on Tesla, but it really wasn't the LRC strategy. It was I just grabbed the runner. Tesla was going, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to hop in, and if it turns around, I'm just going to get out. But it just kept going, so I was able to make a really good profit on Tesla today. I did not keep it all day. I wish I had, because I would have profited probably 3 times as much or 4 times as much. So now the way I would use this strategy is, if again, like I said, if I hit a major level that I have drawn, and I draw my support and resistance levels each and every day. I put them in my technical analysis channel so that everyone has access to them, and you can then apply them to your chart. But what I would do is I would get all out, but let's just say we're not anywhere near for just this example. The way I would trade this now is I trade it following the 20. The 20 EMA is my stop out. If I have 2 red closes below the 20, that is when I take final profit. If I come back, and that's a fake candle, if I come back to the 20 and I retest it, say I have some red candles that come back, and then I get another green candle going up, a color change or just a green candle, I will then add back into my position, because that's just giving me more confidence that this is going to continue going up. So I'm going to get rid of that candle real quick just by changing the time. Okay, so it looks like I might be getting a pullback. Okay, and this is where I continue to hold through the pullback. And a lot of times when I'm trading, I will also grab my Fibonacci, and I'll see, hey, okay, if it comes back, I like it to get to the 38.2% right here and go. I tend to get better moves, but I'm always looking for it to at least do a 50% retracement if it does, especially if it comes back down to the 20. I really actually like when it does come to the 20, because I then add back in. Like this, I probably wouldn't have added in because I didn't get that much of a pullback. Well, I still may get my pullback. We'll see if I do. Yeah, maybe not. I really don't know if I should speed this up, but maybe when I produce the video and upload it, I may speed it up even. Well, no, I can't. Then you wouldn't understand what I'm saying. So never mind. And unfortunately, this doesn't move properly with on demand. I really wish they could get on demand working great again. It was really good a couple years ago. I could possibly just fast forward this by skipping ahead just to see how this would play out, and then I can just tell you what I wanted to show it happening live. Actually, is what I was really hoping for. Let's see what my time is. So 10:27. So I'm pretty accurate on time. That's pretty good. A lot of times when you're running high speed on demand will mess up. Well, it looks like it's delaying now. Yeah, now it's getting behind. So anyway, I'm gonna try to do the skip forward 10 minutes, see if it'll work. I don't know if it will work. So now we're at 10:24. Okay, this is at 10:24. So okay, well actually that's excellent. This is exactly what I look for right here. This pullback and a wick up off the 20. I wait for my a green past this green, and I add back in, and that is my typical way I trade. So I would literally add in. Well, crap, I don't know if it added in the right spot. It wasn't finished buffering. Oops. So I don't know where that actually added. It may have added higher than it should be, but that's okay. The point is this is how I trade when this is going up. I'll wait for this to pull back. When it comes down, wakes up off the 20, I wait for another green over this green candle. And so once I get this green clearing above this red, I would actually add in right here. If this starts to fail, then I just take profit on all of it. But I'm looking to just capture a continuation to the upside, and if I do, I've just got back in here, and I just continue to add profit to. Yeah, see that I'm down like the 500 and something. It gave it to me in like some weird spot, but that's okay. Let's see if this thing will start working. I think it's broken. Yeah, it may be done. I think that's what happens with on demand, unfortunately. Well, that may be it. Let me see if I can get it to come back on a regular play time. Okay, there it comes. And so this could stop me out right here in a minute. It's very possible. It's at 29, it's close to it. I'll see if I can get it to start working again. I will go high speed. It doesn't look like it's really wanting to work well anymore. So anyhow, I didn't want to really delay or bore you guys. I just wanted you to see it happen live, and so I was trying to show how and what I look for in a trade. When I get a trade, while this is trying to work, I'll explain a couple of things. When I get a trade that like just breaks up through the 20 and the 200, I will take that as a breakout with the LRC strategy. As long as it's going over my LRC, I will trade it up. I will scale out at this upper LRC, because a lot of times this LRC will work as resistance and just push it. It may fail, but then my next step is, once I've scaled out, I hold it to here. If I get 2 closes below the 20, I get out. And in this case, it could have ended up a break even. I could have ended up in a loss if I didn't scale out enough. That happens, and that's just part of trading. But since it didn't, right here, I would have added in on this candle right here, because I want 2 greens. I would have added in right there and stayed in this all the way to here. And it looks like this is not going to work anymore. That's a bummer. Well, let's see, 1034. Yeah, I'm way over here. Let me see if I do the 10-minute thing, and I'll just kind of walk you through what it seems like. When I do the 10-minute forward, it refreshes the level. So let me see if that will work. Yes, it did. Let's see, 1044, 1044. Excellent. Okay, see, this never broke the 20. It is breaking it now. Let's just look at how this plays out. If I'm just going to do 10 more minutes again. Oh, perfect example right here. This is what I was hoping would happen. I wasn't sure if that was going to happen. But check this out. You came down. You closed below the 20. You did not close twice below the 20, so I stay in the trade. I then add on this candle right here again. So we're just going to keep walking through this and see. So I'm just going to fast forward 10 minute, 10 minute, 10 minute. I think that'll just make I was going to say it didn't refresh. Wow, it has done it a couple times. So this is really testing our resolve, right? Close, didn't close twice. Close, didn't close twice. Still in it. Still moving forward. It's probably going to fail. There we go. Okay, so we finally got the double fail. Now this is why this is a great example of why scaling out when you reach certain levels as you're going up, and then you add in. So you take some, you go up, you take some profit, you add in, you take some profit, you add in, you take maybe not take profit there, but maybe here or whatever, because sometimes you get these huge candles down, and when you get the huge candles, I tend to just go ahead and get out. If I break structure to the left, as soon as I break this low candle, that will be my out, instead of waiting for a 2 candle close. So there's different reasons, that the way I trade is, to make, instead of having waiting for 2 closes. If you get a really big candle, you want to reduce your risk. You don't want to just lose profit to lose profit. If you do get a red candle and it breaks your candle to your left, your lowest low to your left, not your lowest low, your nearest low to your left, I get out instantly, because that to me is a structure change and a potential reversal to go down. It may not, but that's I don't want to risk that. That's what it is. So I'm just gonna say, go ahead and get out of all of these. It's no big deal. So that one would have been easily, probably if it was registering properly, probably more than, probably like probably more like $800 profit on this trade. But in any event, it's that's how I trade it. I really wish I could show it like real time better. I will record my trades tomorrow so I can show you guys how I do it. I'm going to turn the on demand off, and I want to show you, I'll show the trades I took today, Amazon being one of them. See if this thing will actually work for us. Amazon was a fantastic trade today. I did not do as well as I could have on this trade, but got in Amazon. Let's see where we got in. We got in early. Okay, so we had this pull down right here, and remember how I said I like when it wicks down to my LRCs and then pushes up. It wicked down, it pushed up. Right here's where I got in. I got in here. I actually added when this came back down to the 200 and stayed. I added on this green candle up right here. So I held through all of this. When I got to the 188, this candle here, I took profit. And there was a couple areas where we were, the group, we were just really kind of enjoying this trade. Oh, actually it was throughout this area too. So when we got in here, I took profit here, came down, added in here, took profit there, came down 2 red candles, added in again here, took more profit here. And we were doing this together, and each time I'm like, okay, I'm adding in, went up, took profit at the 188, came right here, added again, pushed up through. I think I finally got out somewhere over here. I didn't take it the entire way. I wish I had, because look at that incredible move. I would have had so much more profit. Also, Tesla was a breakout move or a runner. I typically do not trade runners, but in this case I did. It was just going up so much, so fast, that I was like, you know what, I want to get into that. And I got into Tesla. I just went ahead and bought in this candle somewhere because it's really hard to describe. That was a massive candle. It went from 186 to 189 in just one candle. So I got in this one candle. I stayed in here. I don't think I got out until like right over here. Don't know why I got out, but I just got out. I did not even follow my rules. I was up really good on profit. So I didn't follow my rules. My rules would have got me out right here. This would have been the second red close. So I would have got this much more, profit on this trade. But this thing kept going. Some traders that don't, obviously don't use the 20 EMA as their stop, they would have they stayed in this thing the whole way. So congrats for everyone that did that. That was just an amazing trade. Anyhow, I'm going to wrap up the video. I hope that helps to explain a little bit. I tried to show some live. Luckily, I found one that was right exactly what I look for, what I trade. I do have to say I do like a narrow 200 EMA and 20 EMA, or a close proximity. I think I just prefer that. It doesn't have to be that. I have had a wide, where they're wider like this, work out just as well. But I do like when I have a narrow range of those two at the beginning, pre-market. So when I'm coming up with a watch list or loading up my options, I will usually pick most of the stocks that I see that have a close or a narrow range between the two. So that's another detail that I wanted to add or let you know. So anyway, I hope this helps. If you found any, if this helped you in any way, or if you have any questions about this strategy, feel free to ask. Come to our Discord. You're welcome to come in. We have a free area. We have live. I do live trading, so I call out my trades live every day, and that's in the actual the paid area of the channel or of the server. So you're welcome to come in, ask questions. We do have a free section, and we look forward to seeing you. Hopefully you'll come by and join us. And this is just an exciting strategy that has been doing absolutely amazing for several weeks now. I've only had 2 red days, and so out of all of the days, I've only had 2 red days, and that's just incredible. I never thought I would ever have a trading streak that has went this long and this well, and also profiting as much as I'm actually profiting. So it has really increased my confidence. It's increased my I'd say my resolve, or my emotions, or it's slowed my emotions. I'm just calm. I take my trades. I watch it. It's not stressful. And if it doesn't work, I'm like, okay, that one didn't work out, but the next one will. So the great thing is if I get in a trade early and it's one that just happens to fail, and I'm down $300-400, my next trade I typically make it right up. It's that simple, and that's true. I'm not making it up. I kid you not. I've been down many days in the very beginning trades, and sometimes they didn't work out. Sometimes I didn't follow my rule. I wasn't even trading the LRC. But then I just sit and I watch and I wait for a good setup, and I get right in, and then I'm able to just wipe out my loss very easily. So anyway, hopefully you like the video. If you don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe, and come and join us. Come try it out. Give it a chance. I think it'll change your way of trading. I think it will, like me, I think it will help you to become a better trader. It's totally changed my trading success. So hopefully it will do the same for you.